welcome to Simple Stories Live, and happy Friday, happy May. I love that Terry is saying, yay, a distraction from my chores. I love it. That's so awesome. Hey, it's the best weekend of the year, right? It's happy National Scrapbook Day, happy Mother's Day. I love when they coincide because we can kind of use that. Like, what do you want for Mother's Day? Well, I just want to hang out in my scrapbook room all weekend long. How about that? I love that. Do a little shopping, have a little fun, make some stuff. Hello, Donna. Hello, Shiara. Hello, Ronnie. Gosh, we have so many fun people hopping on today. We have Deb from Sydney, Australia. Andrea's on. We have people from Oregon. Awesome. So great to have you here. Thank you so much. So today we're continuing our series for our 6x8 paper pads and just exploring all the different possibilities with these awesome little fun products. I love them so much. And today we're going to be working with the Let's Get Crafty collection. Now, before I get into that, I don't know if I said it. My name is Jana Eubank. I'm a Simple Stories, and I'm excited to be with you this weekend. Before we get into it, because it's National Scrapbook Day, there's lots of fun shopping opportunities, right? I want to remind you that over on the Simple Stories website, we have 2 fantastic sales going on right now. If you love digital products, we have 2 big sales a year. This weekend is one of them. So use the code DIGITAL50 to get 50% off of your digital supplies. This is great if you want, even if you're a hybrid scrapbooker, like, you want to size things to a different size. Maybe you want to make, print something off on vellum. Those are some fun ideas to use those digital products with, even if you're not a digital scrapbooker, right? And then we also have our store on sale. So we have, if you use the code STORE20, you can go through and get 20% off of your order. And there's all kinds of fun things in there right now. I'm going to show you really quickly. We've got the 6x8 albums. We have lots of lots of different like class kits. There's some bundles, tons of bundles that you can get 20% off. The page kits, the card kits. There's 5 pages. Gosh, the Color Vibe card stock. You've got the alphabets, the foam alphas. So guys, go check it out. Take advantage of that STORE20 code and have some fun scrapbooking or shopping for your scrapbooking this weekend. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. Again, like I mentioned before, we're going to be using the Let's Get Crafty collection. You got to use this one this weekend, right? Now, this collection is in stores now, and it is darling. It has all of these fun crafty elements. In fact, let me show you the chipboard real quick. I'll just pop it in here. Lots of fun crafty items, just like your craft room that you're sitting in or your dream craft room. But not only that, it has the cutest color palette. I love it. It's got the pinks, the light pinks, the mints, the turquoises, has a really cool chartreuse green mixed in there. Just so pretty, so fun, so bright, so fresh. And so we are going to scrapbook with this today. Hi, Smiley Cindy. Hi, Terry. Hi. Oh, Andrea is saying she needs some Color Vibe cardstock. Yep, for sure. Kim is saying that she made a boho baby banner. That's awesome. And she used the card kit. It makes that easy, doesn't it? So we've done that. We will definitely be doing that again. I love using the card kits for banners, and the 6x8 pads are great for banners as well. Okay, so I have a couple of photos sitting here. I pulled some Color Vibe cardstock in some colors to match the collection. I probably will use one for a base, and then we're going to try to use only pattern paper from the 6x8 paper pad. Now, the reason I want to do this is because if I want to show you guys that how versatile. Sometimes I think we see these pads and we go, oh, I'm not going to be able to make very much with that. But they really are more versatile than you think. One thing I love about them is that it's a smaller price point. So if you want to have a little sample of a collection, get a 6x8 paper pad and you've got all of the papers in there. But sometimes we feel a little guilty, right? Shopping for more stuff because we have a room full of stuff. But this is a great way to freshen up your stash, mix in some of these pattern papers with ones that you have, your cardstocks. I mean, I think you need Color Vibe cardstock, but you know what? We all have that stash. And then you've got this fun, all these fun, brand new, fresh patterns that just makes you feel like you've treated yourself without breaking the bank. So I love that. Another thing I love about it is the smaller scale of the patterns in comparison to the 12x12 papers. And I'll talk about that a little bit more as we go. So I want to show you the photos that I'm working with today. This is me. I am scrapbooking in a hotel all by myself. And what this is from is my daughter was going to like a camp at a college campus. And it was about 3 hours from our home. So instead of, dropping her off, driving all the way back, going back up to get her the next day, I decided, you know what? I'm bringing my scrapbook stuff and I'm going to rent or get a hotel room. And I stayed up all night scrapbooking and just having a blast by myself. As you can see, I took a couple selfies and it was the best weekend, and I need to definitely do it again sometime. All right, let's see. Let's go ahead, and I think what I'm going to do is I like how these look on this black background actually. So I haven't used black for a cardstock background in a long time, but I'm going to do that today. So I'm going to go ahead and I think I'm going to trim this down a little bit just for some fun layering. Terry is saying these pads are essential for easy scrapbook albums. Yes, definitely. We have the designer pages in there. There's the 3x4 element cards. They're geared towards card makers, but you can also use them for your pocket scrapbooking for sure. We do that all the time. They do a great job. Okay, I just cut that and I didn't remember. I cut that at 11 inches. So I'm going to cut this down to an 11-inch square. And I'm thinking I'm actually going to flip it over to the tonal dot side, if you could see that beautiful tonal dot pattern. And then I want to mat it up with a couple of other colors. And then we're going to get scrapbooking our layout. So I'm going to do orange next. I know it looks a little Halloween, but don't worry, I'm not going to go Halloween on this. So Halloween is actually my favorite holiday. So I wouldn't actually mind if we went a little Halloween. But speaking of Halloween, if you're not following us, be sure to follow us on social media, because beginning Monday, we are going to be announcing our holiday and Halloween collections. I know, it kind of freaks you out a little bit. It freaks us out too, believe me. We're like, why are we doing this so early? But really, the retailers and the stores, they love to have the holiday and Halloween collections announced early so that they can start planning things in their store for Christmas in July and all that. So for all of you who hate that, don't worry, we do too. But we want to accommodate those who love Christmas and Halloween and want to start doing their planning. So you have to watch and see all their new collections. Now, if you watched us do lives from the trade show a couple of weeks back, you saw a sneak peek of those. But this week, they will be added to the website so you can get a closer look at them. And I am telling you, I am so glad I have a lot of Christmas photos to scrapbook, because I honestly, sincerely love every single collection. Every time they came across my desk for proofing, I was like, I honestly do not know how people are going to decide on what collection to work with this year, because there's just something for everyone. All 4 of them are darling as can be. Now, what I'm doing here is I'm just gutting my cardstock. So because only a little bit of the edge is going to be showing when I mat this background up. And so instead of wasting my paper in the middle, I probably should have done this with the orange piece too, is I'm just going to cut it out so that I can use it to mat my photos if I want, and other things like that. Or if I want to die cut from it, and then it will match my border perfectly. Let's see. Yeah, Terry is saying she saw the sneak peeks and they were amazing. I know, right? So I'm telling you, you got to save your pennies, because you're going to want all 4 of them. Plus the Halloween collection is to just die for, and it's something that people have been asking about. Now, also speaking of our social media, right now we have an InstaHop. I don't think I mentioned that. We have an InstaHop going with our design team this weekend, and there's prizes. So be sure to pop by our different design team Instagram accounts and leave a comment, and then you will be entered for your chance to win one of our 5 prizes. And we are giving away 3 of our brand new collection packs to 5 winners. So be sure to do that. Okay, I've got my background all set up here, and I think we're ready to keep going. Okay, Smiley Cindy is saying, I saw a sneak peek of your collections and I'm totally in love. I know, you are going to want it all. I totally believe it. Okay, Terry loves that we are gutting our paper so nothing goes to waste, right? We do not want our pretty papers to go to waste for sure. Okay, so here we go. I have these 2 photos, and here's what I'm thinking I'm going to do. I like how my body is kind of facing this way in both photos, so I want to put them off to the left. If I put them over here, it feels like I'm staring off the side of the page, and it leads your eye away from any other information that I might add over here. So to me, that naturally means I'm going to put it over my 2 photos over to the left, because both photos or my body is facing this way, and it's going to lead your eye over to my title and my journaling that's going to probably be over here. So I know that I want my photos on this side. I do want to mat my 2 photos, and that's one of the reasons I love the smaller scale patterns here in the 6x8 pads. It's because they're great for layering. They're great for matting, and I want to show you. So I'm not sure what color I'm going to do yet, but I'm just going to pull out this one just to demonstrate real quick. So when you have this 6x8 size, you have the versatility of matting your photos clear up to a 5x7. So here's a 5x7, and that's a pretty generous mat if I just want to put it right there in the middle. But I could also, you know, of course, do it smaller and just trim off little pieces of it. But look, I can do a big, nice mat for a 5x7 photo. Now, of course, I can do a 4x6 photo as well. But if I turn the paper and cut it into 2 4x6 pieces, I can actually get 2 mats out of this. Now you're thinking, okay, Jana, that is a 4x6 piece. How are you going to mat a 4x6 photo? So what I do is I cut off like 1/8 of an inch off all 4 sides of my 4x6 photo. So it ends up being 3 3/4 by 5 3/4. And then I have a nice, perfectly 1/8 inch mat right there. And I can get 2 of them out of there. Now today I'm working with some 3.5 by 5 inch photos, and I just printed these out at home. And when I cut them out of the sheet, I just left a little bit of white around the edge, and it was a little tricky to get that exact. So I actually went in with my scissors and hand cut that just to make sure I got a nice even edge. You know, sometimes the print doesn't come out exactly straight because our printer grabs the paper a little weird or whatever it might be. So, you know, don't worry if you can't get a good, nice, perfect cut with your trimmer. Use your scissors and just go nice and slow and hand cut that. So I think I'm going to mat my photos, but before I pick out a paper for that, my idea for my design is I think I'm going to do strips. I was totally inspired by the strips right here on the front of the packet. I just think they look so cute all next to each other. So I thought, oh my gosh, why don't I just do that on my page? I'm going to put like 4 or 5 strips behind my photos to anchor them. And so before I choose a pattern paper for my mat, I'm going to choose those 5 strips and then see what pattern paper will kind of contrast with those. So let's go ahead and do that now. Let's see, how is everybody doing? Are you guys doing fun thing? Are you scrapbooking for this weekend? For Mother's Day, even if you're not a mom, right? We are celebrating women and our relationships with women, all the fantastic women in our lives. So that's what I love about this holiday or this weekend. It's a chance for us to celebrate one another. But you know what? We've got National Scrapbooking Day too. So let's see. I'm just going to pop out some patterns here. Look at this one. Okay, this is so cute. It's like a cutting mat. Isn't that darling with the grid on it and the measurements along the edges? So cute. Okay, I love this one with that floral. Okay, I gotta have this floral. That's a must for me. And I think that will look nice with this pink. So I'm just gonna pick these. Now, I love this. This is a designer page. We call these designer pages, which these can be used full sheet in like your 6x8 snap binders, which we'll be doing one of these weeks. But these are also great opportunities for fussy cutting for titles. So that's what I actually did with the second sheet is I went ahead and cut out those words, and I'm going to use that for my title today. Okay, so we have 2 sheets of each in the pack. So if I wanted to use the other side, I totally can. And in fact, that floral matches that title really, really well. So I think I will bring that one in. And then I think I want a teal one to just repeat that teal in the title as well. And since I have 2 florals already, I think I'm going to, instead of this one, I think I'm going to grab this plaid one. I think that's really cute. And then let's see, 4 is good, but maybe I'll grab one more just for kicks, just while I'm here searching. Becky's saying she's going to scrapbook tomorrow. Awesome. And Andrea has bought so many extra pieces of that craft mat paper. I know, it's so cute. Look at this one, guys. This one, oh, dang, I just tore that one. This is like your IKEA shelves all filled with your supplies. Isn't that cute with the little supply buckets at the bottom? Isn't that cute? I mean, if you look at our design team page on our on our blog, and on our Instagram. We have Pinterest as well, all different kinds of ways to find the projects easily. I think it was Natalie. It may have been, maybe it was Andrea or Becky. I don't know. You'll have to tell me, ladies. One of you used this as a mat for your photos on a scrapbook layout, and it was so dang cute. Like, loved it. I definitely have to lift that. Okay, I need one more piece. And let's see what I want to do. That one's kind of fun. I like the grid, like the geometric mixed in there. So I might do that one. And I think there was another, there's this one. But you know, I don't want the whites right next to each other. I kind of like that one better. Okay, so I have these 5, and I'm going to go ahead and cut these into strips, and we'll start building our layered strip background for my 2 photos. And then we'll decide what to cut or what to mat those with. Becky, I have 5 more in my card at scrapbook.com. That's hilarious. Oh, great. It's a great weekend to justify our purchases, isn't it? I know I've got many carts filled right now, and now I just have to decide, where am I going to spend my pennies, right? Or I'm just going to pull the trigger and do all of them. Too many great sales. Love it, love it. Okay, so that first strip I cut to, you guys like to know the measurements. I forgot to tell that to you. So that first strip was cut to 1 3/4. This next strip I did at 2 inches. So I'm just going to do them a little different from each other. I'll be overlapping them, so you probably won't even be able to tell. Let's do this one. We'll do this one at 1 3/4 again. This one, I'll just do it every other. So this one I'll do 2, and then the last one I'll do 1 3/4. And let's see if that puts enough space or mat below our photo, our 2 photos. That should do well. Look how cute those are. Oh, love the patterns. Okay, that's working out well. So we have a little sliver of those showing through. So I want to vary, let's see, I can't vary them too much. I was going to cut them at different angles, but I may just leave them like that. Because if I start cutting or tearing the ends, I'm going to lose some length on that 8-inch size. So I'm going to leave it just like that. Hello from the Simple Stories Snap Facebook fan group. Nice to see you, Jen. Nice to have you here. Okay, let's go ahead and start plopping these down. Is plop a weird word to use for adhering? I guess so. I used to have a rabbit named Plop when I was young. He would just, you know, plop down when he was tired. So that's where he got his name. Really creative, huh? When we have, you know, when little kids name animals and they're like, what do you want to name him? And they're like, Blackie, you know, or whatever, because it's just so obvious. That's probably where his name came from. What do you want to name him? Plop. What are your pets' names? We have 2 dogs, 2 cats. My dogs are Ellie and Kiki, and my cats are Ozzy and Phoebe. And I love them all. They're super, super cute. Okay, here we go. Our 5 strips are on there, and this page is taking shape already. I'm wondering if I'm going to tighten those up. I might tighten them up just a little bit. Just because I think I want my title to be mostly on the black, but not too much of a tight, because I don't want to make it so my photos aren't on there. That's a little better. Okay, let's try that. Love it. Okay, so I am going to overlap those photos, but I do want a bit of a solid color to pop those forward a little bit more. So I do have this piece, and I'm going to see if that's going to tie that in, or maybe I'll grab another piece of orange or a different color. Let's actually see what I have laying here. I've got this pool. That's really pretty. I've got some lighter colors. I have the mint. I think that kind of disappears. The lighter colors, almost the black and white, disappear into it. That one's pretty good. I'm going to try the pear. Pear's not bad. And then I've got some dandelion. And if I don't like that one, I might grab the orange. I think I'm going to grab the orange. The Orange is just calling my name right now. Okay, pardon the crinkling while I open this up. Oh, we've got Andrea has a dog named Astro. I know you love your dog, Andrea. I know Astro makes appearances on your blog all the time, or on your social media all the time, and he's a cutie. Let's see. Then we've got Terry. Marcia has 3 mini golden doodles. Cute. Harvey, Oliver, and Everly. Those are cute names. Terry has a farm cat, a tomcat called Muffin. That's cute. And Bella and Binks from Hocus Pocus, right? Love that. It's so cute. Okay, so let's go with the orange. I think I like that the best. I like how it ties into the orange on the perimeter that I did earlier. And hey, I don't care if your dog's name is Blackie. I think that's fine and cute. I hope I didn't offend anybody. I was just laughing that, you know, how kids name things. Always makes me smile. Let's see here. So looking at this picture, have you guys ever gone and stayed somewhere at a hotel and just scrapbooked? I'm curious now. See if you've had a similar experience as I did. It was really fun. It was the first time I had stayed in a hotel by myself. So honestly, I was a little freaked out, right? Because usually you're with your family. And so I was kind of, every little noise was like, okay, that's scary. I don't know. You know what I mean? You're just being a scaredy cat. So that's another reason I stayed up all night scrapbooking, is because I was being a scaredy cat. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and mat those. Now, if I wanted those strips to be a little bit longer, say I wanted the pink one or something like that to be a little bit longer, I could actually cut that 8-inch photo or strip in half and hide the pieces behind, or hide the seam, add a space in between and hide the seam behind the photos, because I know I'm going to cover it. So that's just an idea for getting more mileage out of these papers. In fact, I wonder if I do add like a horizontal strip behind those. That might be fun, like with this paper. Or let's see what else I got. I love pattern paper, so I may just do that now that I'm talking about it. Terry has a Maltese named Bellawood, and Westie Mix Rescue named Zuzu. Cute. Fun. Oh, look at this stripe. Okay, that might have to get in there. I think we need to put that in there. So that came from the back of the pink one. And I'm just going to go ahead, and I think I'm going to just tuck it in underneath these strips. So I'm just going to cut a little slice off this side, probably about right there where the pink line is. So I'm going to make it look like it goes the full length. Terry is saying that she packs up and crafts at her family cabin high in the Rocky Mountains. That sounds amazing. Oh, the mountains are my favorite. I love the mountains. My dream is to have a mountain cabin. We have family members who have a mountain cabin, and they let us go there sometimes, and I love it. It is so fun. The mountains are definitely my favorite. I'll come with you next time, Terry. I will happily invite myself. Okay, let's see. So instead of trying to shove those all underneath the entire piece, I'm just going to cut it at that mint stripe. And then I'll just tuck under a little bit. Okay, hopefully these cute stripes won't detract from my title over here. Okay, so I didn't bring in my ruler, so I'm just going to eyeball it by using actually I have a ruler, I just don't have a T-square ruler, but I'm going to see what line of dots I'm on, and then that will help me to line up the one over here. So if I just put that across, assuming I'm going straight, because hello, I could be going crooked. So right there, it looks like close enough. So let's tuck that in there a little more. I'm just nudging it, getting it into position. Maybe I need to peel that one up. There we go. And then I'll add some adhesive on the back. Okay. All right, back to my photos. We'll pop those into place. Hello, Cynthia from the Netherlands. Yes, Terry, we would have a ball. I am game. Terry, are you coming to our retreat in September? There's over 200 people coming, so sometimes I lose track of the names of people that are coming. Hopefully you are. So our retreat is all sold out, unfortunately, or I would invite all of you to come, but hopefully I'll be meeting some of you there. Andrea, who is on, and Becky, who is on as well, will be teaching, so that's going to be lots of fun. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this title into place. I think I'm going to take advantage of those stripes, even though I'm covering up quite a bit. I'd like putting the title there along the top and bottom. And we'll go ahead and put those there. Now, another thing about the smaller scale patterns is that it is great to use with your punches and your die cutting and your metal dies and your metal or your electronic die cutting machines. So if you love to use like open style die cut files, these smaller scale patterns are perfect for that. You can just use those to do that. And I'm sure you've seen people do that. Okay, that's a little spread out. I might need to move this one up. I stuck it on my photo, which is not good. Let's see if I can nudge that up. Now, the reason I was telling you about the punches is I think I'm going to put a couple of circles behind that ampersand. So I grabbed a couple of my punches. Let me remember where I put them. And let's go ahead and layer a couple of these up. I think we can do this grid would be fun. I'm going to try and center this the best I can. Center the pattern. And then let's do the pink cardstock. That'll be cute. So I've punched out a couple layers. Maybe the pink will be weird because of the pink ampersand. Yep, that mixes. I need a contrasting color. Maybe I need to do the orange again. So where'd my scrap go? Right there. Let's repeat that orange color. Oh, Terry wishes she was coming, but her niece is getting married that weekend. Well, that'll be fun. I love weddings. That'll be fun time. Yes, Becky, we're so excited. Oh, thank you, Natalie. She's saying this is looking really cute. Thank you so much. Hopefully it's getting you guys inspired. I know, to spend some time in your craft room this weekend or to, challenge yourself to work with one of your 6x8 pads. I think that would be really fun. Okay, let's see. I'm going to grab my tweezers. The reason I'm grabbing my tweezers is I have a hard time centering with my big hand in the way. So this way, if I grab my tweezers, I just get a better view. I'm actually going to flip that around because there's that heavier grid line, and I want that towards the bottom. So let's put it about there, and then we'll pop up our ampersand. Hello, Embellish Away from Ontario, Canada. Happy Mother's Day weekend to you as well. We've been talking about how it's such a great weekend to, tell people that's what we want, is to scrapbook all weekend and shop. Okay, so here we have our Crafty and Happy. I know I want to do a little bit of journaling. I don't know if I'm going to do like strips that I cut from cardstock, or I had like these words came out of this page and there's this little piece left that looks like a notebook. So I might use that. I have it sitting here in case I decide to. The bottom half of it had this pink piece, which would also work. But I'll come back to that part. What I actually wanted to start doing now is embellishing. So I have my title in. I know I want to put journaling here. I may move that depending on where I put my embellishments. But now I want to do some embellishing. So I'm going to look at my 6x8 pad because I'm challenging myself to use that as much as possible. But I think what I will do, so for example, I could fussy cut out all of these cute tools to use on this page, which we may do that a little bit, or I just may grab some die cuts and make it a little bit faster of a process. Last week I did a lot of fussy cutting. I could fussy cut this tote. I could fussy cut these letters that say totes adorbs. That would be really cute. I could fussy cut this little label here. So tons and tons of opportunities. I could cut out this crafter's gonna craft and just trim the ends and like use that as a little phrase somewhere. But I have so many cute things from this collection. I don't even know where to start, right? So off to the side here, I have some die cuts. And I think this week, instead of doing lots of fussy cutting, I'm gonna play with these. So I hope you guys are okay with that. I just wanted to show you some of the possibilities right there in that 6x8 pad where you could do some fun, but there you go. Okay, here we have, oh my gosh, so many fun things. This is where it's going to be fun to start building some things on here. So I love that little tote. That's so cute. Okay, we got to put like this pencil down here. That's cute. What isn't cute? Look at these little snap binders all lined up on a shelf. Love that. Here's one that's a side view. I actually have that one right here. So cute. Okay, so I like that pencil there. And then I think I will do like a visual triangle. That's my rule of thumb. So I think I'm going to come and build some stuff up here. I'm going to add a floral because I like how that brings in the pink of this rainbow and this ampersand. But I'm going to layer it up with a couple of tools over here. So many cute things to pick from. Look at that caboodle case. The TV. I was watching TV actually all night long. I remember watching the Food Channel. And this one, I think I got to use this one because I did stay up all night. So I craft past my bedtime. Let's see where I could put that in. So that might have to be down here because if I tried to put it up here, it would cover my face. So, and then in here, I've got too much going on. So I think I will layer that down here. And maybe I can find another floral to just accent that. That one's blue. So let's look for a contrasting color. Maybe this one. Ooh, look at this big ampersand. That's cute. Okay. Yep, like that already. I'm going to commit. Do you have to set everything out first before you start gluing? Sometimes I glue and then I end up pulling things up and ruining my project. But this time I am ready because I just love this. I craft past my bedtime. That just matches this memory so perfectly. Yep, Donna, crafting past your bedtime is the best for sure. Let's see, Cynthia saying, always love the bits and pieces and how you can combine the different elements to make it work for your project. I know, there's so many good things in there, right? They are like the magic pack of fun. Let's see. Oh, here's a cute pink flower. Oh, where's that blue one I had? That might be fun to add like accent in here. So that, oops, I grabbed the little washi instead of the pink flower. So I have like floral, floral, floral. I like that pencil down there. I wonder if I should put it at the top instead and then leave room for my journaling. That would probably work better. Okay, and then now I want to add something at the top with that other floral. I'm looking through to see if there's anything that reminds me of that time. I like that little ticket. That's cute. So we'll tuck that in there. The hard part is picking. It really is. It's like, okay, there's so many cute things. I just want to put them all on there. Oh, gosh. Oh, look at that cart. Have you guys seen that? Do you have one of these? So cute. Yep, 5 months till the retreat. I know, Andrea. I can hardly stand it. I'm so excited too. we've been like doing lots of like final detail work and design work for some things that we're ordering, and it's making me excited. Okay. Ooh, that would be kind of cute, just overlapping right there, and it brings the pink. We've got our glue bottle. I think I want something vertical or round up here just because I have this horizontal ticket, and then I can kind of make it L shape. So let me keep looking. We've got this pencil cup. Oh, I like that. I like all the colors in that. It repeats that blue again. So I think I'm going to do that. And then I kind of want to do another phrase or something with it. I'm not sure what. I can't cover my face very much though. I got to remember that. So there's scissors already in that little, oh, here's a little like button. That's cute. Maybe I'll do that right there. And then, you know, what would probably be good along the top right there is to grab some phrase stickers, something long and skinny like a phrase sticker. So I'll do that. So I'll go ahead and glue these down. I almost picked up my mouse to glue things down. That's not going to glue things down. Got to use my adhesive if I want to have things stay. Okay. Smiley Cindy is asking, do you know if the retreats will be offered every year, or is it just a 10th anniversary thing? We are discussing future possibilities right now, actually. So if you want to weigh in, I would love to hear what your thoughts are or what other people's thoughts are. So yes, it's definitely to celebrate our 10th anniversary, but we're having so much fun with it, you guys. We're definitely considering doing it multiple times. We're trying to decide if it's an every year thing, an every other year thing, a virtual thing. So tell us what you want. I would love to hear your feedback, especially because we literally are in discussion about it right this very minute. So if you want to weigh in, let me know your thoughts. Terry is saying, what I love is that so many of the collection complements each other. If you can't find a flower or an alpha in one collection, you can shop your stash and find the perfect one. Exactly, because the colors we use all complement each other. You're right. Okay, so Terry is saying, please do the retreat again. Awesome. Smiley Cindy, I would love if you brought it back. She couldn't travel this year, but she would have loved to attend. You guys, thank you for your feedback. If anybody else has anything, let us know, because I want to know. We want to know. We want to know. Okay, here's our chipboard, but I think I'm pretty full. Let me get these other pieces down, and then I'm going to pull in some phrase stickers. And then after we get this first round of embellishing done, we're going to add in some dimension. We can't forget to add in our dimension. I'm going to pop up this pencil. I think that would be cute to give that some dimension. So I'm going to cut a few strips of this to give that some height. So I'm using a thin foam tape. I like to use the thinner tape because if I want to layer multiple times, then it's not as bulky. That's just what I like to do. I'm going to grab my tweezers again, because my fingers get in the way and I can't tell what I'm doing. So I'm going to use that line in the dot of the paper to, hopefully I'm getting that straight. I'm trying not to stick my head under the camera. And then let's get this hot glue gun. I wasn't using a glue gun, but you know what? It's pink, so I want it on there. It's okay if I wasn't using a glue gun that day. Okay, I love it. Okay, so I think I am going to put some, I like how you can see the strips. If I put a block there, like a journal block, I think that would cover that up too much. So I am going to type some strips on my computer and just have those run underneath right there. But before I finish up, I want to add in some dimension. So I'm going to bring in my brads and my enamel dots and add a few things on there. So let's see, Nicole saying multiple times, maybe in virtual would be great. She went to sign up and it was already sold out. I know, I'm so sorry you missed out. Okay, so you would like either like a virtual, because then we could have more people come. Linda is saying, yes, I would love to do a future retreat. Awesome. Love to know that. And Dawn is saying, I'm hoping the new Halloween line, October 31st, will be used at a project at the retreat. Oh, that's good to know. We will think about that. I'm not spilling the beans yet on what collections we're using at the retreat, but you guys are going to be happy, I promise. Okay. Okay, here. Let's see. I'm going to audition a few of these. I love this chartreuse one. Even though I have some words right there already, I just think that the chartreuse color is so cute right there. It actually brings our visual triangle, and that's probably why I'm drawn to it. It's because I have that chartreuse green here. I have it in the ticket, also in the strip up here. So I want to add it down here. There's that large one. I could also do it in the form of this button if I wanted to layer up a couple of these. So actually, I might switch that just because I already have words there. So let's put the typewriter there instead of the chartreuse one. And then I will use that chartreuse button brad. And then you can see how that color repeats. I do need to pop up that smaller chartreuse button brad just because I want it to sit on top of the typewriter one. And this foam, I'm actually going to do a double layer because it's a little, the brad is a little thick. So we'll just layer that together. You guys should see my floor after I finish these lives because I just throw everything on the floor. And then I start walking through my house and I've got like little release paper stuck to my socks and I'm trailing it all through my house. Do you do that too? Okay, up here. So because I put some brads down here, my mind always wants to repeat. So I'm going to put one up here and one over here somewhere. So maybe I'll come over to this side and figure out where I want to put it. If I want to tuck it in by the ampersand, that's kind of a cute little spot. Let's see if that will cover too much. Maybe I'll do a small one, like this grid one. I know you can't totally see what I'm doing right this second. Oh, the black polka dot is cute. Let's try that one. Ooh, did you guys see the black polka dot in this collection? Let me show you the paper really quick because I don't know if I gave you a good look of it. It is in the paper pad. Look how cute. It's a rainbow of paper of polka dots. I hope the camera is capturing that. So you have the black background, but like every 2 rows of dots is pink, 2 rows of dots is orange. It's so cute. Love that paper. So that's the pattern that is on that little black brad right there. And then up here, I think I'm going to do a sprinkle of these small ones. I think that'll be fun. Almost like you would use enamel dots. So let's just try a few on here. And what other color should I do? Let's see, orange. I've got those orange mats, so we'll do that orange one. So we've just got a little confetti action going right there. And then I'm loving that. I think I'm good. I don't think I need enamel dots this time. Maybe I will add a few. Let's sneak in a couple right here just for some additional texture. That's cute. Let's do, now I got to put them everywhere, you know. I went with the pink ones, so we'll do a couple pink ones down here. And then let's do a couple pink ones at the top. I hope this isn't overkill. I'll probably look at it later and go, okay, did I go overboard? Do you do that? Where you're like, all right, Jana, dial it back a little, dial it back. But you can never have too many enamel dots, right? Maybe you can. See, I don't know. I may pull those off. Okay, so what do you think? Terry's saying she always forgets the dots and that she loves this page. Will it go into an album or will it be framed? You know what? It will go into an album for sure. I put all my pages in an album. Okay, look at this. I'm looking at this and I still feel like I need something right here. Maybe that will be where my journaling is though. So I think I'm going to leave it. Okay, here's a close-up shot. So you can see everything, all the cute details. Isn't this a fun collection? Again, this is the Let's Get Crafty collection. It's actually in stores already. So if you haven't picked it up, You got to do it, right? It's National Scrapbook Day. There's a reason right there. So say, I just had to get it. It goes with the weekend. All right, you guys, don't forget that we have our sale going on this weekend all the way through the 9th. And this is where you can use these two different codes. There's digital 50 for 50% off your digital products, or store 20 for your store products. And don't forget that there's so many fun things to shop for. You've got your albums, your cardstock, all kinds of fun things. We also have our InstaHop going on. So be sure to go leave a comment, even if you just hit a couple of them, get your name in there. Why not? And then you can be entered in for one of those 5 winners of the 3 brand new collection kits. So we will be sending 3 paper packs of Summer 11, Celebrate, and the Let's Get Crafty collection. So of course, right, we got to have that one in there. So go leave some comments on some of the design team's blogs. Be sure to check out our blog or our Instagram accounts. Sorry, messing up all my words, because then you'll be entered in to get that. So there we go. Does anyone have any questions, you guys? Embellish Away is saying thank you. Valerie saying thank you. You guys, you're welcome. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me every Friday. I look forward to it. I hope you're enjoying this series. I hope you enjoy just crafting a little bit each weekend, just as we hang out together and look forward to the weekend. Hopefully it warms up your creative juices and gets you going. Now, don't forget that our next Simple Stories Live will be next Friday at 2 p.m. Again, it'll be Friday the 13th. Should we do something spooky? I don't know. Maybe we should. And then, of course, thank you for joining me, and take advantage of those codes. You guys have a fantastic Mother's Day, a fantastic National Scrapbook Day, and do something creative because you deserve it. All right. Thanks for joining me. See you next time.